Hello. Oh dear, I just made a video, but I thought I'd do another quick one because I'm having a Slurpee, having a fag, as usual. Just made a video about serial killers, which are very apt actually, because my friend Terry says you covered some heavy topics. I don't know what he said, not really, but he said something like, you cover some heavy topics, let's lighten the mood. And yeah, serial killers to this one. Terry says, bro, what's your thoughts on dog ownership and what are the benefits? Well, it's a funny thing, dog ownership. Yeah, I suppose we do own them, don't we? They live with us. We're blessed to have them. I don't really like the word pet, so I don't really like the word ownership either, not really, if the truth's known, you know. My dog is my friend. My dog is my companion. We're mates. We are best mates. You know, we understand each other to a degree, much as possible, and I love spending time with him. The truth is, I'd rather spend time with him than humans. And he loves me, I love him. That's it, you know. Being having a companion that's a dog, you have to just know, you know, if you know, you know. It's one of those situations, if you know, you know. If you've never had a dog, then you listen to this thinking, well, it's only a bloody dog, it's only a pet. It's more than that. It's what they bring to you, and this is the benefits, isn't it, really? It's been proved, for instance, that if you just sit and stroke your dog for 10 minutes, that your blood pressure lowers. You're not lonely when you have a dog. Never lonely, not for 1 second. A dog keeps you fit and active because you've got to go out, regardless of how you feel. You've got to go out because they're going to force you. And that's happened to me so many times. A dog gives you security, absolute security. You know, I mean, Bodhi is very protective of me, very protective of this property, particularly and especially at night time. You know, if somebody opens a gate at night, if I order a takeaway, especially now it's starting to get dark, they get to my gate, and normally before they get to my gate, he's growling. He's already ready for them, you know, and they touch my gate and he's off, and he won't let up. He will not let up, you know, until the danger of the man handing me the food has disappeared, you know. And the same with a postman, even in the day. I mean, anybody comes to the door, he lets me know, but dogs let you know anyway. That's their job, and they're warning everybody, this is my environment, you know, who the hell are you? So you do feel very safe, I think, with a dog as well, so it gives you this sense of security. But there's something more with a dog than you would get with a cat or a budgie or whatever. And that is the lessons that a dog teaches you. You know, the nowness. You know, I only try to live in the now if I can. Very sort of Buddhist way, but that's what I try to do. But my dog only lives in the now. Only. He experiences things from the past and maybe slightly into the future, just a minute or two. I do certain things and he knows that we're going to go out and play BALL, and he starts getting very excited because he knows what's coming, so he knows that the future will contain that. But I've got ready, he's starting to get excited, I've looked out and I've said it's raining, and he just goes and lays down, no problem, because he's now dealing with just the rain. So okay, we'll go out later or tomorrow, no problem. That's it. He's very much now not upset, not concerned. He just deals with that now, and the word raining means no, we can't go out at the moment, you know. So they teach you and they remind you that at all times about really being in the now. Just deal with what is around you now. You know, it doesn't matter about 5 minutes time. The world may be very, very different in 5 minutes time. Maybe hugely different. I may not be here. You may not be here. Most of the world may not be here in 5 minutes time. Something could happen. A big asteroid could hit or something like that. And we make the very most of being together, me and Bodes in particular. You know, I do love spending time with him. I really do. He's a wonderful company. Now I laugh every single day. I laugh at his silly ways. It always makes me laugh. Probably 100 times a day. He always does. It's so lovely having... He's very nearly a person, and I call him somebody sometimes. So to have somebody here when I've been out, and if I've been for a doctor's appointment, if I've been shopping... I normally try and take him, but if I can't take him, if it's particularly hot, I don't want him in the car, or I'm going to be a long time or whatever, then he's here protecting the property, because he wouldn't let anybody in, guaranteed. When I get back, just knowing that somebody is here, and somebody is not only here, but so pleased to see me. A genuine, loving pleased to see me. Even as people, as much as we love other people, we get lackadaisical, and when you're in a relationship, it's very easy, night after night after night after night, that your partner comes in, and eventually you just say, all right, work okay, yeah, all right, what are we having for tea then? You know, it's just kind of, it's a shame, but we lose that importance, really, that 5 minutes of a big hug and say, I love you, I've missed you. How was work? How are you? Sit down, let's have a chat. Now let's do tea. We lose that along the way, and that's with most relationships as well, you know, friendships or whatever, you know. And it's just how it is. But a dog, they only live in the very now situation. So you've been out, you may have been 10 minutes or you may have been 5 hours. Makes no odds, that dog. When you come back, he is so excited to see me. I love you, I'm glad you're back, I really love you, I missed you. That's what he does. And even that makes me laugh, because he doesn't know where to put himself. He doesn't know whether to jump or sit or lay or run, or he doesn't know. And he wobbles about and he's all over the place. It always makes me laugh. Every single time I come back, I laugh. For me, I think a dog is the best company that you can have. Better than people, but better, just best company. It would be very odd of me to go walking at 1 o'clock in the morning somewhere, you know, and you could be stopped by the police and they say, what are you doing? Where are you going? If you've got a dog with you, nobody bats an eyelid. Nobody. 4 or 5 in the morning, go and walk your dog, no problem. So they've got that as well, really, that they give you a reason and a purpose, you know, and you have to do certain things. And even when you feel very down, or when you feel ill in some way, or when you're suffering from physical sort of pains and stuff like that, you've still got to protect that dog, you've got to look after that dog, you've got to feed that dog, water that dog, make sure that that dog is okay, get out of bed, do things with that dog. You've got to do that. Doesn't matter how you feel, you have to do that. A dog is say the word, a dog is an eternal child. No matter what they learn, No matter how old they get, they will never be able to really cross the road on their own. And you always have to hold their hand or their lead, you know, across the road. You have to do certain things for them. They will never be able to open a can of dog food themselves or turn the tap on. There's so much that they can never do. They rely on us to do that. But I see that a dog gives us so much more than we ever give them. What do I give my dog? I give him a bit of love, food, water, and a few games of you know what. Really, that's about it. And he gives me so much, you know, from security to company, a purpose, a reason to being. It gives me love, genuine love, unconditional love. Absolutely incredible, really, when you think about it. And that is why I cherish him. I absolutely cherish him. Most evenings he gets a massage before he goes to bed. A bit sad, a bit silly, but I put on a quiet, gentle CD. And I said, come on then, mate. And I go and give him a good massage and I kiss him. Lots of people don't kiss their dog. People don't talk to their dog sometimes. And you should always talk to your dog. Even if they don't understand, they know the tone of your voice. They know your demeanour. They know that this is a one-to-one situation. That's what they want. That's what they need. So the benefits far outweigh not the negatives, but the other things that you have to let go of. And you do have to let go of certain things. I'll just finish this. It was so nice, I didn't want to let it go. Now, I've always enjoyed a good fireworks display. Bodie will be 6 on Christmas Day, as you know. So he's lived with me for 5 3/4 years, and he hates fireworks. He hates noises. He doesn't like bangs in the sky, things like that. He doesn't like thunder and lightning. He's terrified. Not just doesn't like. He's terrified, and he really is. And you cannot explain to them what that is. It's only a short-lived thing. It won't harm you. Even so, he thinks he's going to die. He's that petrified. He shakes like that all evening. Now that I'm in bricks, it's slightly easier. I cuddle him tight and I put some music on and close the curtains and all the rest of it, and you know, just make him unaware of what's going on. But every year, as I'm doing that, his ears prick up and he buries into me. He knows what's going on out there. I can't even hear him. But he knows, he can hear, you know, so I've had to give that up, that sort of thing, you know. If you're walking along a beach, sometimes it's saying no dogs, and that's a real shame. You think, oh, I would have loved to walk down the beach, but never mind, you know, so you can't do that. I can't take him out to certain places, you know, I mean, like to a restaurant for a meal or whatever. Certain friends can't have dogs there for whatever reason, so I couldn't take him there. So there's times and stuff, you know, where you think, no, I've got to put my dog first, you know. I couldn't just book a holiday, for instance, you know. I would have to look at dog-friendly holiday accommodation. I wouldn't leave him. I know people put their dogs in kennels and what have you. I wouldn't do that. You know, I mean, I know that's right for some people. I'm not knocking people. I think, you know, that's fine if that's what you've got to do or you want to do. I don't want to do that. I want to, if I'm on holiday, I want my dog to enjoy it. I want him to see it and him to experience it. The beauty of travelling with a dog is that he experienced what I did. He walked on mountains in Scotland. you know, saw waterfalls in Wales, and just enjoyed the whole of this country. So many areas of this country he saw, and I know he saw it as well. You know, he really saw it and experienced it, witnessed it, and he enjoyed my enjoyment of it as well, because obviously if I'm enjoying it, then I'm calm and peaceful and quiet, and he feeds off of that. So yeah, he's a dog is amazing. I would recommend to anybody get a dog. Thank you, Terry. I've got a couple of short ones to do now, which I think I'll do just briefly. So you'll see these in a day or two. Cheers. Take care. Be well.